Reaction time. What's up, family? Now, James Cameron had something to say about the submarine that blew up and disappeared. Let's check it out. Like, subscribe. Let's go.
Ocean Gate shouldn't have been doing what it was doing. I think that's pretty clear. I wish I had been more vocal about that, but I think I was unaware that they weren't certified because I wasn't really studying it. I wasn't really interested. Stockton Rush asked me if I wanted to go out there and dive this season. You know, I wasn't interested. There was a lot of concern about this outfit and this sub. A lot of concern, even to the extent that I wasn't involved in it because I was making Avatar 2 at the time, but a lot of them got together and wrote a letter to Ocean Gate and said, you have to certify. You cannot take people down. It's irresponsible, and it could lead to catastrophe. Monday morning, when I first found out about the incident, got on a whole bunch of calls and emails. It's a small community. Within an hour and a half, I had the following information. They were on descent. They were at 3,500 feet. They lost comms and tracking. The last one being the critical one, because the transponder that's used to track a sub during descent and on the bottom is a fully autonomous system. It's in its own pressure housing and it has its own battery power. So for them to lose comms and tracking at the same time, the sub was gone. There was no question in my mind. For days I tried to run other scenarios that could account for it. I could come up with nothing. So the next thing I did was contacted a few more people and managed to track down, there are acoustic networks around. Some are research, some are intelligence. We got confirmation within an hour that there had been a loud bang at the same time that the sub was.
Oh, wow.
Comms were lost.
I wonder what the bang was.
A loud bang on the hydrophones. Loss of transducer or transponder. Loss of comms. I knew what happened. Sub imploded. I sent emails to everybody I know. I said, we've lost some friends. The sub has imploded. It's on the bottom in pieces right now. I sent that out Monday morning. I never believed in that technology of wound carbon fiber, wound filament, cylindrical hull. I thought it was a horrible idea. I wish I'd spoken up, but I assumed somebody was smarter than me, because I'd never experimented with that technology, but it just sounded bad on its face.
That's crazy, man.
Because we make pressure hulls out of contiguous material: steel, titanium, ceramic, acrylic. And so you can model it, you can do finite element analysis of it, and you understand the yield properties, you understand the number of cycles that it can take. But you can't do that with a composite material because it's two dissimilar materials, sort of bonded together. And so we all knew that the danger was delamination and progressive failure over time with microscopic water ingress and fatigue, what they call cycling fatigue. And we knew that if the sub passed its pressure test, it wasn't going to fail on the first dive. It might fail on dive 7, or I don't know what they're at, but it's going to fail over time.
And it failed.
Which is insidious. You don't get that with steel or with titanium. Now there's one wreck lying next to the other wreck for the same damn reason.
Well, guys, a lot of people are saying it looks shady. A lot of people are saying it don't make no sense. A lot of people are saying it was safe. I seen a guy that actually rode it 3 years ago, I believe, and he actually said that when he was signing the waivers that at least 3 times in there, when you have to sign off, it said something about death, dying and stuff. So I don't know. I mean, rest in peace to those people who died in that horrible way. Hopefully it was quick for them so they didn't have to suffer. Prayers go out to their family members and loved ones who have lost fathers, brothers, uncles, cousin, grandfather, whatever state they was in, whoever loved them. Prayers to them. This is not funny. I mean, I've always had a problem with humankind in a way that we just never have enough. We always trying to explore new things. We're always trying to do some more stuff. You know, we can never be satisfied. We always trying to invent something new. And like James Cameron said, he never agreed with it. You know, the way they built those submarines and stuff. This was a good example. They should be shut down. You know, or what they're trying to do should be rebuilt into something that's actually safe. At least built into something like what the real submarines are built out of, or something. You know, you can experiment all you want when you're rich. I'm guessing to a certain extent, but I think that when you start sacrificing people's lives on it, and one of the young men was in there with his dad. He was young. He's like, I think they say he was 19 or something. Like, he didn't live his life. He's gone. Like, you know, like, and I can imagine how beautiful it is to see the Titanic or to be that far in the ocean and be able to do it. But some things, when you have to, this has always been my argument. When you have to build things to get places, like too far up in the sky, out of space, or too deep in the ocean, sometimes to me, this is my personal opinion, I could be wrong. You weren't meant to be there. You know, because if you were, you'd just be able to swim down that deep, or you'd be able to just fly up like Superman does on the movies and the TV shows. They reach outer space. And I get they have their reasons for why they feel they should do these things, but look what happens to people when it happens. You know, and this is not funny. You know, people shouldn't be. I've seen people going there wanting the people's son and stuff. Like, come on, man, we just have to stop all the nonsense. This is serious, and I mean, that's all I got, guys. Peace. I'll see you next one.